You feel it, don't you? The way the dark presses in with weight, presence, like an ancient gaze watching through the trees and beyond the firelight. It's not a threat, not quite, more like recognition. You've walked long enough, haven't you? Long enough to forget why you started, but not so long that the flame inside you forgot how to burn. And now you're here, again, at the edge where the forest gives way to stone, where the myths breathe under your skin, where the paths end and begin. This edge has existed since the first story was told, since the first humans dreamed of what lies beneath, since the first god crawled from the void with stars caught in its teeth. The air here tastes different, like iron, like salt, like time, ancient as the first breath, potent as the last. Can you feel how the shadows lengthen, how they reach for you, how they seem to whisper in languages older than speech? This threshold has been waiting for you, as if your footprints were carved here before you were born, as if your breath was expected before your lungs learned their purpose. Tell me something, O seeker mine, or rather, ask it of yourself. What do you become when you stop being who you were told to be? When the name falls away, when the masks rot and fall from your face like old bark, will you still walk forward even as the air thickens, even as the gods grow quiet? Even as the dreams fold in on itself like a dying star. Drop for me. Good. These questions aren't meant to be answered with words. They are keys turning in ancient locks. They are seeds planted in the soil of your deepest self. Let them work their silent magic. Let them unravel what needs unraveling. Let them burn what needs burning. There is a reason why every myth speaks of descent, why heroes must always journey below, why gods must die to be reborn, why the most precious treasures are guarded by the darkest nights. Something inside you has always known this. Something in you has always been preparing, always belonged to what waits below. That part of you stirs now, not your mind, not your name. Something older, something that remembers when stars were born, something that will remain when they die. Before you is a temple without walls or name, a forgotten one, yes, but not dead. It breathes in silence, it opens its doors only for those who have died before dying. You, perhaps. Not a death of flesh, a death of pattern, of obedience, of the lie that said you must always rise, always shine, always give. Here, you sink. You are allowed to sink. This is the sacred descent. The temple gates before you are made of shadow and bone, of memory and forgetting, of surrender and courage twisted together like lovers who cannot tell where one ends and the other begins. The gates recognize what you carry. The weight of days, the burden of names, the exhaustion that comes from pretending to be smaller than you are. These gates have stood since before mountains, since before oceans, before the moon even learned to pull the tides. They have seen emperors crawl on bloodied knees. They have welcomed beggars who walked like kings. They care nothing for what the world has made of you, only what you have made of yourself. Oh, dreamer mine, do you dare to pass through? Do you dare to descend? Of course you do. You wouldn't still be here otherwise. So drop for me, and let the ground cradle you. Let your breath slow until it relaxes like wind flowing through catacombs. Let your body remember that even the underworld has a heartbeat. Can you hear it, I wonder? The drumbeat of the deep, the rhythm of the first fire, the bones beneath the ocean. With each beat you descend, one stone step, then another. The air grows thick with forgotten incense, with dust that might once have been stars, with whispers that might once have been gods. Drop down another step. This stairway has no end. But that doesn't frighten you, no. The endless descent feels like relaxing, like listening, and you step again. You drop again, each step taking you deeper into soil, into stone, into memory, into the chamber where mountains sleep, into the womb where time itself was conceived. And with each beat, you remember you are kin, family of all that came before and will come after, blood of blood, dream of dream, shadow of shadow. Drop for me. The darkness here is presence incarnate. It is the original state of all things. It is what remains when illusions are stripped away. And the dark knows your name, your truest name, the one whispered by crows that echoes in wells and forgotten halls. Listen closely now. Can you hear it being spoken in a voice like roots breaking stone, in a tone like the moon pulling at your heart? Drop for me and listen, for that name has always been yours, even when you forgot it, even when the world tried to give you another, even when you tried to answer to sounds that never truly belonged to you. This place remembers what you truly are behind the skin, behind the story, behind the fragile cage of bones. You are something ancient, something nameless, something that has died and been reborn 1,000 times. The walls here are lined with the memories of everything you've ever been, every life, every death, every transformation. They hang like glowworms born from shadow and light. Here you are naked before the void, and the void is kind. You may sleep here, sleep now, or perhaps you might listen closely and forget, or you might just fall deep and relax. There is no wrong answer, only the truth your bones were carved to carry. The deeper chambers call to you now, places where light has never reached, places where silence has weight and texture, where the oldest gods go to dream. Let yourself be drawn downwards as you drop. Let yourself be pulled into their dreaming as you descend. For what is sleep if not a small death? What is darkness if not a return? What is surrender if not the highest wisdom? Breathe into the depths now. Let each breath carry you further from shore, further from the known, from the small self that believed it was separate from the cosmic night. And drop for me. Drop, your body growing heavier, releasing, recognizing that it is coming home. And so now, let the last of your attention fall away. Let the myths rewrap you, cloak of ash and honey and ruin, a blanket around your mind as the wolves circle you. They will not harm you. They are guardians. They are memory. They are kin. Their eyes reflect stars too old for names. Their breath carries the scent of worlds being born. Their howls call to the part of you that has always known this place. Sink, sleep, become. Let the underworld crown you in stillness and shadow and peace here at the heart of the temple, at the core of the mountain, at the root of the world tree. Here, in this place, in this moment, the void cradles you like a mother. The darkness kisses your heavy eyelids, and the silence whispers you to sleep. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to be, nothing more to become. Only this perfect surrender right now, this sacred descent, only this eternal return to what you have always been and will always be. Rest now in the arms of ancient night. Dream now in the heart of primal dark. And sleep now, O dreamer mine, as the void itself watches over your journey with eyes older than time. Remember to like the video and subscribe for more.